Hey guys, so I ordered a 5700. So this is the non-XT version from AliExpress, and it's from a company called ELSA. So what we'll do is we'll open it. Didn't realize that was there. Get that off. Hopefully there's no issues with that. I've seen some reviews already and they're looking good. So hopefully we get a decent card. So nicely packaged and nicely, got your foam packaging and stuff in there. Got your anti-static bag, usual stuff. So this is what it looks like. The casing looks new, fans look new, everything looks new. So again, I'll be opening it up and checking the board, etc. properly, checking everything properly to make sure this is a real 5700 XT. On the sides, just get that focused in, and at the back, here we go. That's what it looks like. Just want to take a close-up look because normally I think this was an XFX case, but yeah, I can't really see it. It's not rubbed out, so it's just a basic metal plate. 5700 8GB DDR6, it says 8-pin and a 6-pin. On the side we've got 3 display ports and a HDMI port. So yeah, there you have it. So what I'll do is I'll put it in my machine and we'll check all the data and see what kind of stats we get out of it. In CPU-Z and GPU-Z, it picks up that it's a RX5700 8GB card, but the TDP is a little bit lower. It's showing up as 158 watts, when ideally it should really be 180 watt card. So you are losing a little bit of performance if you leave it as it is. So one thing to do is to raise the power limit and also maybe play around with the voltage and the clock to get a bit more performance out of it. Minor issue, not a problem. Right, guys, so I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, and let's have a look at the settings. So, graphics 5700, 1080p, and quality is set to extreme, and I've set everything to the highest setting goes to, and I've turned off these motion blurs and depth of field because I'm not a fan of them. So, if I just go around, this is on an ultra. Getting around 80s, which isn't bad, but one thing I did notice, it doesn't use up much wattage. So I'm not sure if it's the mapping of the card, the voltage and the clock, and the voltage is all over the place. So I might need to manually change that. I'm not sure if it's because they modded the VBIOS, but performance-wise, it's doing pretty well. Temperatures, it's pretty low in the 50s. But I have got the case open, but even then 50s, even if I close it, the maximum I'll probably see is another 10 degrees max, so 60s. And it's doing pretty well, to be honest. But one thing I would do is obviously, like I said, I'll manually change the settings myself because I don't think I'm getting max performance out of it, because this card should, ideally go to 180 watts, but it's set to 158, I believe, and it's nowhere near that kind of performance. So I'm guessing if I did mod it a little bit myself, then I'll get a bit more performance. But at the moment, it is doing okay. 80s in ultra. If I look at the water, obviously it goes down because there's a lot more stuff going on. 80s inside here, inside the buildings, yeah, around the 80s. So what I'll do first is I'll change it to the lowest settings and we'll see what we get. So go all the way up, custom, minimum. Let's see if that makes a difference. So the quality has gone down, but I'm not sure what is going on, to be honest, because the FPS is still hovering around, the 80s. Watch has gone down completely. It's not even utilizing the whole graphics. So there probably is a bottleneck somewhere, but I don't know if it's the game that isn't optimized or there's a bug somewhere. But I might have to retest this at a later stage when I find out what the problem is. But as you can see in Ultra, it did do similar FPS, and it was running pretty smoothly. There wasn't any stuttering, but the card itself is, I would say, generally okay. It just needs a bit of manual intervention to get the best performance out of it. But it does get close to a 2060, not the Super, but 2060, just above the 2060 with my kind of benchmarks that I done. So it is a decent card for the price. If you can get it under $100, then it's a very good deal. Someone there. As you can see, I'm no good. He had a gun anyway. I had a pistol, so it's no way I was gonna win. But yeah, let's go to the Gulag and let's see what kind of performance we get. I'm gonna die in Gulag as well because I'm no good. Let's change the quality to extreme again and see what we get in the Gulag. So yeah, again, I'll probably die here straight away because I'm no good. I'll probably camp somewhere. I'm scared. No idea what I'm doing. Oh, I got him. I was just luck. He was just throwing a grenade at that time, but I got him. As you can see, temperature's still 50s, not going up. Wattage is not going up. Voltage under 1000 millivolts. So yeah, I need to tweak this a little bit, and I need to do a following update video once we sort out what the issue is when we use minimum settings, and also open up the card, give you a look what's inside. So yeah, I want to give you a quick video of this card. It's a very decent card for the price. Guys, I just wanted to do another quick test on a different game just to show you that it wasn't the hardware, it was the game itself, the COD having issues with its settings, or the game itself is bugged. So here you can see I'm getting 122 FPS, and this is on everything on such ultra high. So if I go down all the way to low, you'll see the FPS does change. And I did check the other. You can see it's gone to 210, and that's hit the limits. I did check COD just to make sure that I didn't have any VSync on, or didn't have any limits. So it's not the limits; it's the game itself is bugged. And I think because they have constant updates, there's more chance of issues happening, whereas this game doesn't have much updates anymore. So it's easier to test on games like this to check performance, or do like a proper benchmark, in-game benchmark, or synthetic benchmarks like Thermark, and other benchmark tools like that. But that was a quick video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.